2008 Cabernet Sauvignon. Up there from the Grand Valley in Grand Junction, Colorado. This was sent to me for a review, and I love how it says that the grapes were hand-picked from their own vineyard, and if anybody's managed a vineyard, I'm sure hand-picking is a long and tedious process, and that it's aged in French oak. This wine right here, this 2008 Cab, won a 2011 gold at the Finger Lake International. It won a 2011 silver at the Colorado Governor's Cup, and it won a bronze in the 2010 Colorado Governor's Cup. So it's won a few awards, and so I'm anxious to get going on this. It's medium. It's a ruby color. You can see through it a little bit, so to me it's going to be more of a medium wine. It's not going to be a thick, chewy one. And because it's a 2008, it's had about 3 years in the bottle, which is, you know, a good sign. You can smell that oak, and I love oak on my reds. I'm not a big oak fan for my whites. You can smell some of those blackberries. As my friend says, she smells alcohol. It's got it's almost overpowering, but it's 15.5% alcohol, so that might be why we're smelling that. Let's taste. Slight tannins. Definitely taste the oak. I'm not sure if this wine needs to sit a little longer. I'm having a hard time tasting it, which is kind of weird for a red. And it's been open for about 30 minutes. And maybe that's a problem. Maybe it needs to breathe a little longer, because sometimes wines that have been, they're older wines, they need to actually breathe longer and maybe even be put in a decanter. I taste a little fruit on there, but I'm having a really, really, really hard time with that. But, you know, it won 3 awards, so... you know, who am I to argue with that? I mean, I bet if this opens up, as I let that sit here, and I'll do a follow-up post just to let you know, because I'm going to have this roasted chicken with peppers and rosemary on it. So I bet it'll go good with that, and it'll as it sits, it'll probably open up a long time, or open up a little bit more. Yeah, it's slightly tannic. I'm not going to make a huge judgment on this one, because I'm having a really hard time tasting anything, and I'm sure the wine is, I mean, I'm going to drink it, but I'm just really having a hard time. I taste some, you know, some fruits on the back end, but I'm going to let this sit out a little bit longer. And after I do my blog, I'll come back and I'll make a comment on the blog and on Facebook and stuff like that. So be sure to come back to the winywomen.com site and see about the additional comments. Yeah, I'm having a hard time on that one. Sorry about that. I'm just having a really hard time. I taste more alcohol than I do any fruits or anything like that, and I wished I didn't, because I can't. It's overpowering the taste, so I can't do any of that. So be sure to come back and check out and see if this did in fact opened up, because I'll definitely put a post on it. But I appreciate this wine being sent from Desert Sun. And I look forward to seeing you guys at the wine festivals. And I will keep in touch with that. So until next time, cheers.